नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। ओम तत् सत। Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the purest knowledge. So there is Pavitram, and the topmost knowledge, there is Uttamam. So in Bhagavad Gita, in the 6th chapter, now Krishna is teaching us how to purify ourselves. That means how to control our mind. So controlling mind, that is something if we achieve, then we don't have to worry about anything else. So the only thing we need to be worrying about is that whether our mind is controlled by us or not. If it is not controlled, then it's a big trouble. That means we just studied in Bhagavad Gita in the previous classes that our mind will become our enemy. So when we sense trouble, we should be able to withdraw our senses from the sense objects. Yada samharate chayam kurma angani va sarvasha indriyani indriyarthebhya tasya prajna pratisthita. So the senses from the sense objects, indriyani indriyarthebhya. So like a tortoise is able to withdraw its limbs within its shell when it senses problems. So similarly, we should be able to withdraw our senses from the sense objects when we sense problems. So of course, we have to use our senses. Because without our using our senses, we can't do anything. So the sense of seeing, hearing, smelling, touching, tasting, everything have to be used to acquire knowledge. Because with the knowledge only we can act. So jnana is very important, knowledge. So jnanam, jneyam, parijnatha, trivida, karma, chodana. So the knowledge, the object of knowledge, and the knower of knowledge. That's what jnanam, jneyam, parijnatha, trivida, karma, chodana. So these are the three types of these are the three things which actually makes one to act. If you don't have, then we won't act. If you don't have the knowledge, then we won't act. And if there is no object of knowledge, so then we cannot even do anything. And the knower, so the parijnata, the knower, if no one knows their knowledge, then we cannot do anything. So that way, in order to even to do all those things, But we need our knowledge acquiring senses. That is the body, mind is the chief sense. So we should be able to, the Krishna says that sixth sense or 11th sense, like that's what is the mind. It's very important. But the sense of seeing, smelling, hearing, touching, tasting, with which we are gaining knowledge. We know that by seeing, we know that what is its shape and what is its color and all such things, how big or how small, how far away it is, how close it is, all such things we are getting. But scientifically speaking, a lot of process is happening in our eyes, in our retina. The light, basically, it's all coming in the form of photons. So at different wavelengths. Of course, it's in the visible region. So that's why you are able to see. But even in the visible region, so it has different colors, correct? When we see the colors, they are coming at different wavelengths. And it goes through our eyes. And it goes and hits the retina. And actually, at the retina, the inverted shape only is actually falling. And then our brain again makes it straight, actually. So whatever the image which is falling inside our eye in the retina is the inverted form of the image, what we are seeing outside. So there is a lot of scientific process is happening within our brain to even perceive with our sense of seeing. Similarly, the sense of hearing. So that also so much, it's a lot of things are happening actually. So the sound which comes in the form of pressure waves actually. So if we are in an empty space, if there is no medium like what we have the air here, so then we cannot even hear anything, because the sound itself, in order for the sound to travel, a medium is required. But for the light, it is not like that. So then it goes through our ears, and then it goes through the diaphragm, and then a lot of bones inside, and then it's a very, very highly technical process to hear different frequencies, sounds, and all such things. So that way, the reason why I'm going a little bit technical here is that our body is designed. So our senses are designed to perceive the sense objects. So that way it all goes to our brain and it gets processed and all such things. But now, if our mind is under our control, so then we can keep all these senses under our control. So that means we should be able to withdraw our senses. Indriyani, indriya arthebhya. So what exactly means? It exactly means withdrawing our mind from the sense objects. So we cannot, if we are seeing something, in order to withdraw physically, we have to close our eyes. Or if you're hearing something, in order to withdraw, we have to physically actually block our ears. But what is the exact meaning of indriyani indriyatebhya? Krishna is saying that. So our mind should not be going after the sense objects. That's what we studied in the 5th chapter. Krishna is teaching very clearly that naiva kinchit karometi yukto manyeta tattvavidhu. So we should act in such a way that we are not the doer, we are not doing anything. Naiva kinchit karometi yukto manyeta tattvavidhu. Pasyan, srinvan, sparsan, jigran, asnan, gachan, swapan, swasan, pralapan, visrujan, grinnan, unmishan, nimishan, api, indriyani, indriyatebhya, vattante iti dharyan. So that way, the seeing, pasyan, srinvan, hearing, pasyan, srinvan, sparsan, touching, then smelling, then hearing, all such things, tasting, asnan. So all such things, we should think that only the senses are engaged, but our mind should not go there. That's what we are studying in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. In Dhyana Yoga, Krishna is teaching us very clearly that we need to focus our mind on And we need to focus our mind on Krishna, not on the sense objects. That's what is very important. So our mind should be completely focused on Krishna only, not on the sense objects. Then we are very, very safe. Then we have no problem at all. So that means our mind is our best friend. But if we don't do that, then our mind will become our worst enemy. So when we say that our mind is our best friend, so that means our mind is not disturbed by anything. Whatever we are hearing, whatever we are seeing, not by anything. Our mind should not be disturbed by anything. But how to achieve that state? That's what everyone says, that it's very hard to do, it's very difficult, it's very challenging, and all such things we are talking about it. But very easy process is just listening to Krishna. We have to use the sense of hearing to hear only from Krishna, not from anyone else. So that's how we need to use our sense of hearing. Just hear from Krishna only. Only hear Bhagavad Gita, only understand Bhagavad Gita. We don't have to hear from anyone else anything. So the sense of hearing, so if we understand this Bhagavad Gita fully, completely, so then we will be able to do all our activities in the right way. That is the only way. So that's why repeatedly emphasizing every day that we have to stick to only Bhagavad Gita. We have to listen to only Bhagavad Gita, only what Krishna is teaching us. That's what we are doing. And we know now how to study Bhagavad Gita, how to focus, and we are enjoying, and we are going to make more devotees, and we will be able to really derive so much of happiness by remembering Krishna, by thinking about Krishna. And Krishna is there in our heart as the super soul. And with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, we are all the time, we are living in Krishna consciousness only. We want to do everything only for Krishna. So that much importance should be given 24/7 only for Krishna. That's what is very important. So not on anything else. Our mind should focus only on Krishna only, not on anything else. So that's what is very important. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are getting such a great opportunity to fully focus our mind on Krishna. So this Bhagavad Gita knowledge is helping us. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge, because we are listening to Krishna all the time, we are able to understand what Krishna is asking us to do. That's very important. Because when we are doing something, we know that whether Krishna wants us to do that or not. Because when we get the full knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, it's very clear for us what we need to do, what we should not do, what is the right thing to do, pravrittim, nivrittim, everything we know. Only the asuras, they don't know. The demoniac persons, they don't know. So pravrittam cha nivrittam cha janaka navidugu asuraka. But the devotees know. Because Krishna is teaching us what we should do, what we should not do. Everything Krishna is teaching us. We're gaining the intelligence. We're gaining the knowledge. We are gaining the memory Krishna gives us. Krishna is giving us everything we need to purify ourselves, with using our body, mind, senses, intelligence. Everything should be used only to purify ourselves. That's why nahi jnanena sadrsam pavitram iha vidyate. There is nothing else other than this knowledge. Nothing else is purer than this knowledge. So with this Bhagavad Gita, we'll be able to receive Krishna's causeless mercy, and we will be able to see that in our life every day, everything is very nicely performed, taken care by Krishna. all our needs are getting fulfilled automatically. We don't have to struggle. We will get what we want. Everything, because we know that we are not this body, we are the soul. So that way, we are able to spend our time. That's very important. That is Krishna. So the time is Krishna. So we have to spend our time in remembering Krishna. Because time is Krishna. We have to spend our time, we have to spend our life, everything in Krishna consciousness, for Krishna, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, simply following every instruction Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita. We have to follow each and every instruction as Krishna is teaching us. Since we are studying Bhagavad Gita every day, we are now understanding, especially in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita and the Dhyana Yoga. Now Krishna is going to teach us how to fix our mind on Krishna. That's what we are going to study in the coming slokas. So that is what is called yoga. So that's what we need to do that. So yoga means, this is what is yoga. Connecting with Krishna, linking with Krishna, connecting our mind with Krishna. That's what is called yoga. So everything, all different types of yoga, everything ultimately helps us to connect our mind with Krishna. So now we have successfully finished 8 slokas in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So Krishna is teaching us very, very clearly how to control our mind and everything. So what we are studying in this sloka number 7, what we studied in the 6th chapter, Jitatmanaha prashantasya Paramatma samahitaha Sitoshna sukha dukkeshu tatha mana apamanayo. So Jitatmanaha. So that's what that means, controlling the mind. Jitatmanaha. Jitatma. Jitatma means controlling the mind. Jitatmanaha. Jitatmanaha. Jitatma vigata sprihaga. In some places, Krishna is simply using the word Jitatma. So here Jitatmana. So both are same, controlling the mind. Jitatmanaka prashantasya paramatma samahita. So once we control our mind, so once we achieve the peace of mind, so then we will be able to reach the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Super Soul, Paramatma Samahitaka. Sitoshna Sukha Dukkeshu Tatamana Apamanu. At that point of time, heat and cold, happiness and distress, honor and dishonor, everything is same. So Sitoshna Sukha Dukkeshu Tatamana Apamanu. For one who has conquered the mind, the Super Soul is already reached, for he has attained tranquility. To such a man, happiness and distress, heat and cold, honor and dishonor are all the same. That's what in the next sloka we studied, in the sloka number 8. Jnana vijnana triptatma Kutasto vijitendriya Yuktayituchyate yogi Samalostrashma kanchanaka. So once we get this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we are getting both theoretical and practical knowledge. So once we are satisfied, Triptatma, Jnana Vijnana Triptatma, and Kutasto, so that means we are spiritually situated, Kutasto. At that time, Vijithendriya, we conquer our senses. So that's what Kutasto, the word Kutasto Krishna is using actually in the 15th chapter, 16th sloka we studied. Dvavimam Purushau Loke Ksharaschakshara Yevacha Ksharaga Sarvani Bhutani Kutasto Aksharam Uchyate. So the Kutasto means, here Krishna is using the word Kutasto. So that means when we control our mind, so then we will become Akshara. So we can say that Kshara and Akshara, Ksharaga Sarvani Bhutani, Kutasto Aksharam Uchyate. So all the living entities who have not controlled their mind, So they are kshara, they are fallible. And all the living entities who have controlled their mind, they are akshara. That's what kutasto. Kutasto means vijitendriya, conquered the senses, control the mind, and triptatma, jnana vijnana triptatma, yukta ityuchyate yogi, samalostrasma kanchana. So for such a yogi, so pebble, stones, and gold, everything look the same. Samalostrasma kanchana. A person is said to be established in self-realization and is called a yogi when he is fully satisfied by the virtue of acquired knowledge and realization. Such a person is situated in transcendence and is self-controlled. He sees everything, whether it be pebbles, stones, or gold, as the same. That's what Krishna is saying. Now, in the next sloka, we are continuing. This sloka number 9 in the 6th chapter. Sukran mitrari udasine madhyastha dveshya bandhushu sadhu swapi cha papeshu samabuddhi vishishyate. Sukran means well-wishers, mitra, friend, ari, enemies. So, udasina, neutrals. So, udasina. So, madhyastha, mediators. Dveshya, envious. And bandhusu, friends. Sadhus apicha papesu. Sadhus, saintly persons. Papesu, sinners. So, sadhus apicha papesu. Samabuddhir vishishyate. One should treat them, one will treat them equally when the mind is under our control. When we conquer the mind, when our mind becomes our best friend, so then we can treat all of them equally. That's what happens. So at that time, we will not have any enemies. Nirvairaga sarva bhutesu. Samameti pandava. So not having any enemies, we won't treat anyone as our enemies. We'll be equal to everyone. Samoham sarva bhutesu name dveshu asti na priyagam. As Krishna says that I'm equal to every being, so I envy no one, nor am I partial to anyone. The same thing happens to us also when we control our mind. So, samabuddhir vishishyate, that's what Krishna is teaching. A person is considered still further advanced when he regards honest well-wishers, affectionate benefactors, the neutrals, mediators, the envious, friends and enemies, the pious and the sinners, all with an equal mind. That's what Krishna is teaching. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the 9th sloka in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. So we'll chant 2 rounds of mantra, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurumilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadikora Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. नमो ओम विष्णु पादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय पुत्रश्री जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Tulsi Vilasa Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna to all the devotees. I kindly request the devotees to use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Vinod Kumar Prabhu, Hena Mataji, Mithun Prabhu, Venkat Nagarjun Prabhu, and Aruna Prakash Mataji says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. There are no questions, Guruji, so far. Thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. It says iPhone. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji, are you able to unmute iPhone? Hare Krishna. Are you able to hear me? Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. I am only Shrabani. I used to speak to you, no?
Yes.
Yeah,
Mataji.
I
I
have not
remember.
renamed it today. Yeah. This is me only.
So it's you are from Delhi, correct, Mataji?
Yeah. Yes.
So you, what is the name you mentioned, Mataji?
Shrabani. SRA.
Oh, Shrabani Mataji. Okay, Shrabani. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
now it was showing as
Every day
iPhone.
I
Okay.
renamed it.
Okay. So I
Today
know.
I
I
forgot.
remember you very well. Yeah. We spoke yesterday also. Yes, Mataji. Yes, because it was not showing your name, so
Yeah,
that's why I got.
I renamed every day, but I don't know what's the problem. It's like
Okay, no
again
problem,
every
Mataji.
day coming up. Yeah, in the same thing, iPhone. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
Mataji.
me
So
only.
you today it was clear, Mataji. You were able to understand today.
Yeah. Getting into
Yes.
it. I mean, practicing that how to control the senses and how to, go towards the spiritual path of, like, how to follow Krishna's path. And
Yes.
I've started, finding. I mean, reading the Gita and all also. So yeah, and when I, fully like when I feel like that to surrender yourself, so automatically that problems and all, they are going
Exactly.
away. I feel that,
Yes.
and
You definitely it happens, Mataji.
and the
Definitely, Krishna.
solutions are coming. So the way
Yes.
you told me that ki everything is happening because he wants, because of his willingness and all. So then then I've trusted and completely surrender. So I'm
Yes.
not worrying about the problems, and the solutions are coming. So it's
Exactly.
yeah,
It's all
very
Krishna's
mystical. Yeah.
causeless mercy. Yes, Mataji. Bhagavad Gita is the solution. Yes, Mataji. We can achieve whatever we want with Bhagavad Gita, Mataji.
I
Hare
feel that
Krishna,
you have to
Mataji.
completely surrender yourself without asking him. You don't have to ask him anything. Yeah.
What
You
you said
just,
is 100% true, Mataji. We don't have to.
you don't have to
Krishna
say
knows.
anything, pray, or, ki I'll do this or I'll do that. Just think that how you are going to make yourself and him connected, and both of you can, how you feel happy, and that's it. Then how you
He
have to
knows.
make his
He knows what
prasad.
is good for us. Yes,
How,
Mataji.
so whatever, I mean, the way you can just just remember him all the time. That's it.
Exactly, Mataji. Exactly. We will do, Mataji. We will do definitely lot of nice service to Krishna. Now in Delhi
Okay.
also very good number of devotees are there. We can do more
Okay.
plans. Yes, Mataji. Only the main important point is that if we focus on identifying more devotees, then our Krishna consciousness is very much assured, Mataji. That's it.
So yes, sir. So you only inculcated that thing, that to read the Gita and all. So now, earlier we used to, I mean, I used to feel it's very difficult for a normal person to read and to understand the text and also. But now, when you started, so I feel that no, it's very easy to understand. Even I have not, read Sanskrit like in my childhood. I had French, but still, it's, I mean, it's become very easy. So if you are willing to know and to understand the Bhagavad Gita, so it is automatically you can you can absorb the things. Yes.
Yes, Krishna gives the knowledge. He's there in our heart.
If you want, then it will be very easy. It'll be like everything. So you only, you only making it easier for us. So thank you so
Yes,
much.
Mataji. Everything happens. Krishna's mercy, Mataji. Thank you,
So
Mataji.
wholeheartedly gratitude. Yeah, it's there.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare. Sangeeta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna Mataji, Pranam
Yes,
Mataji.
the class, I understood everything in the class, and I'm going through I've got that Bhagavad Gita as it is also. So today I was reading the shlokas along with you, so it has become even more clearer. And
Yes.
otherwise, yes, the meanings, of course, I was able to, but now, all the meanings are there in the shloka, in this book only. And so, along with you, when I'm doing it, it has become even more clearer. And it is, it has benefited me, although at times, I'm not able to continue the entire class, but still, because of, another online class of mine, which I take. So, but what happens is I have become, I feel a bit stronger. Like, earlier I used to think, what is going to happen or how it is going to happen. Now I don't, that worries, it has become a bit less. So
Yes.
because now I have surrendered everything to Krishna. And
Yes.
by, and it has become like, mind also has become so peaceful. This is an advantage, like, and by Krishna's mercy, now I have, that 100% confidence that everything is going to work out, in a positive manner only. And I feel, by attending these classes, a lot of positivity has come into me.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
So I'm very grateful and thank you for your so sincere efforts. You managed to take the classes, and yes, and we all are connected, all people. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Ji. So
As
we
I
have
was telling
been
Shabani Mataji, in Delhi also now we have good number of devotees like yourself, Lisa
yes,
Mataji, Mohan and Prabhu, Chitrita
yes,
Mataji, Roma Mataji, Asha Mataji. A lot of now our strength in Delhi also is very nicely increasing, Mataji. We can focus
yes,
more.
yes. Thank
Mm.
you so much, Guruji. And
Thank you,
grateful
Mataji.
to you. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare. Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Aruna Prakash Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Pranam,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna. Pranam Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare
I am
Krishna.
slowly understanding Bhagavad Gita now with
Yes.
your teachings. And Hare Krishna mantra jap is very divine, Prabhuji.
Yes, yes, Mataji. It's
I am
helping a
feeling
lot for us.
Krishna is with me at that time. It is very useful to me.
Yes, Mataji. We will be able to do a lot of wonders, Mataji. Krishna's mercy, this mantra will help us to control our mind fully. Yes, Mataji.
I was very fearful before chanting mantra, but after chanting mantra, I am feeling Krishna is with me. There is no any fear to me.
Yes. Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy is there. So by his causeless mercy, everything will go good, Mataji, no doubt.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you,
Bhagavad
Mataji.
Gita
Hare
is
Krishna.
very nice. I am
Hare
telling to
Krishna.
my friends also, Prabhuji.
What did you say, Mataji?
I am telling to my friends also to join this Bhagavad
Very
Gita.
nice. Yes, yes, Mataji. That's what very important service we need to do. We need to give this knowledge. We need to distribute this Bhagavad Gita to everyone. So that way we will get very, very closer to Krishna. Yes, Mataji.
I completely surrender to Krishna, Prabhuji. I am feeling also that.
Yes, yes, Mataji. Bhagavad Gita knowledge, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, offering prasadam to Krishna and spreading Krishna's message. These things all make our life very, very Krishna conscious, Mataji. That's
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna,
Thank you,
Prabhuji.
Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Sujata Mataji, Hare Krishna. Palamiappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare. So, when you explained all the slokas, that is sloka 7, 8 and 9, and how it has been explained to us itself is the thing which we have to understand very clearly. That way it is, because in sloka 7, he says the important thing, that dualities, how to remove our dualities is told in sloka 7. Whereas Sloka 8 is giving an example. Once you do it, then you will consider stone and gold with an example. Same only.
Yes.
That is with normal things of this materialistic world. Whereas the Sloka 9, he has gone to the highest level in the sense that all human, you make it equal. That is the toughest job.
Yeah.
Very tough job. That he says that you have to make it. That is the thing. So no enemies at all to you. So he has made the human himself is equivalent to his own real devotee, thinking that more or less all are equal. So the way he explained that this shows that the slokas are also that way it has been arranged itself.
Everything is coming from Krishna, Supreme Lord.
I realized today. So step by step, how to improve ourselves is also an example of how he has given to us also. So that is
even in the coming slokas, Krishna is going to teach us very clearly what we should do. We just have to do that one only. There is no confusion at all.
So it's a very, very wonderful way it has been arranged even. That is the way he has taken care. That way we are all really benefited by Bhagavad Gita in total. Thank you, Guruji.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you.
We will do. That's no problem.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Kamlesh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, fine, Prabhu. Everything is fine.
Yes, Mataji.
Hare
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Really a wonderful lecture, interesting. And today also you have said control of mind is important.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Really, and the flow of the way you have taken today's class,
Yes, Prabhu.
really gone deep inside the mind.
Yes,
Really wonderful. I don't know what is different today, but really, it is a wonderful feeling going through the classes.
Yes, Prabhu.
And today's class, when you are taking it from outside, I think from...
Yeah, yes, Prabhu. I'm not at home. That's why I couldn't. Because lighting is not good. I'm not able to put on my video.
But I don't know whether I myself feeling or everybody's feeling was more absorbing. Really,
yes,
really. But wonderful feeling the way you have taken the class.
Yes,
you have taken what is the path of Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Really,
yes, Prabhu.
Really interesting, wonderful. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu. We will definitely go to Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sujata Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Today class was very nice, Guruji.
Very nice, Mataji. Hare Krishna. So you understood everything today?
After listening, peaceful mind.
Yes, yes. Krishna is teaching in
positive thinking and peaceful, very, very calm, that kind only.
Yes. Yes, when our mind is connected with Krishna, it's going to be peaceful only, Mother.
Okay, okay. Positively thinking, that very, very peaceful, that kind only feel.
Yes, Mother. Yes. Krishna's mercy, peace of mind comes only when we are able to connect with Krishna.
Okay. Very nice, Guruji.
Hare
Thanks
Krishna.
for teaching us. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Lisa Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for taking our
Yes,
classes in spite of all the odds. Thank you so much for all your
yes,
efforts.
ma'am.
Thank you. We
Krishna's
are really blessed. Yes, Guruji. We are really blessed to get this
Yes, ma'am.
opportunity for attending these classes. So
Yes,
thank
ma'am.
you, Guruji. Thank you so much.
Krishna's mercy only, Mataji. Krishna's causeless mercy,
Yes,
we
yes,
are able to. Yes, Mataji.
yes. Thank you so
It's
much.
awesome. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Vrinda Jai Singh Mataji. Hare Krishna. Venkatanagarjuna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you for the class. Guruji, you told today that when your mind is controlled, you can reach the super soul.
Yes.
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji.
So-
Jitatmanaga prasantasya paramatma samahita. Yes, samahita.
Yes. So when our mind is controlled, we are not connected to the material world so much.
Yes. That is correct, Mataji. So,
Yes. At that point of time, we go to the super soul when our mind is controlled, and we do not have the dualities at that point of time.
yes. Yes, ma'am. There is no more dualities. Yes. At
Yes,
that time, we are freed from the dualities. We are satisfied with knowledge, everything, the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, Jnana, Vijnana, Triptatma. So that is the thing. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, so today's takeaway was very nice, Guruji, but it needs a lot of practice to be at that stage.
Krishna will help us, Mataji, no doubt.
We have so much to be with awareness inside us to control that mind which keeps popping up like a jack in the box.
Yes. Krishna's mercy, everything will be fine. He will help us. We are extremely fortunate that we are getting the knowledge what Krishna gave to Arjuna. We are exactly understanding everything. So, yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Sometimes, I listen to every word to understand and apply, at situations. Because our situations only are the one who come to attack us. At that point of time, having equanimity in ourselves and, facing those opposite forces, sometimes dealing with those challenges itself tells us that what state of mind we are in.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah,
So,
it's Krishna.
yes, Guruji. Thank you so much for bringing the awareness, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Mataji.
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Venkatanagarjuna Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for today class.
Yes,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna, Guruji.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhu.
Hare.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama.
Rama, Rama. Hare Hare. Krishna.
Thank you,
Balaji
Guruji.
Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Balariti Prabhu. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare
Dandavat
Krishna,
Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Dandavad
Hare
Pranam
Krishna,
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
आपका आशीर्वाद मिलता रहे. Thank you, Gugu ji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Balariti Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hari Bol Prabhu ji.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari Bol Prabhu ji. I
Hari
understood
Bol, Prabhu.
today's
Very
class.
nice, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. So, Krishna's mercy, we are getting the complete knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sunil Srivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Dandavat
Hare
Pranam
Krishna.
Guruji.
Dandavad Pranams Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji. Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Pranam. Mohanan Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna
Mohanan.
Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you sir, for the class. Usually, and I really enjoyed the class. Thank you so much for all your effort. Really,
Yes,
we are all grateful to you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna
Thank you,
Guruji.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare
Hare
Krishna. All Krishna's
Guruji.
cosmos
Hare
mercy,
Krishna.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna
Thank
Prabhu.
you. Hare Krishna Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare
Hare Ram.
Rama Rama Rama. Hare Hare Krishna.
Hare.
Manoranjan Sahu Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
I was disconnected the internet problem because the way one the problem I failed to. I will see the what's YouTube
Yes.
Loka, and really you are very fortunate to be charged, and if something we are doing wrong and we are feeling remorseful and wrongdoing, we are disconnected because of our carelessness. We are not connected with Krishna. That's a problem. So because of we cannot avoid all these things by saying all these things because of net problem, that is not the factor. The kind of devotion we don't have that. We have to admit that.
Yes,
so really, I am very grateful, Guruji, and you have. This is the time for us. When you have a class, means you realize what mistakes I've done. I have done wrong. Something I have not connected with Lord Krishna. And so you make us aware and conscious of enlighten us by this knowledge. Really, we are grateful to you and very, very indebted that for this transcendental Guya Raj Vidya, that is the knowledge. It is very important and like to control the indriyas, the mana, buddhi, these things how regulate us, and we have to go beyond these things and connect with Krishna. So indriya samjama, control, all these sense organs, really it is a very we are very fortunate. This is the knowledge which is very essential for all beings, for all walks of life, all ranges of child to till death, old age, all people should have this knowledge. One cannot move an inch without Bhagavad Gita. I feel that it is very essential, and without which we cannot move an inch. So I feel that it is very urgent for us. Any moment we should have Gita book, and really I am Guruji very, very indebted. You are giving a great service. You extend your best services for this mankind. It is not by saying this word is not enough for me. So really Prabhupada and Guruji and rendered a great best service for the whole mankind. All the world, those who are not availing this opportunity. I was telling many people there that I am from Odisha, one or some or two or persons. I am very fortunate. I feel proud that this is the class of highest order. It is not ordinary class. Really, I'm very fortunate to be proud rather. Whether I may not be sincere, I have to make it sincere for this. This is a pre-class, still then people are not listening. So unfortunate. The boon, the bara, the amruta phalam, also people are not accepting. They are bisha phalam, they are bhaktyanti. They take the food of the poison, not the nectar, ambrosia. This is unfortunate for them. So we should try that, and like ISKCON devotees, wherever I go on the train and anywhere I see how they are sincere, I still realize that what kind of service they are doing for the whole mankind. They forget their entity and their selfhood and ego and everything for the service of the Lord Krishna, the message of Gita, Christian consciousness. How they are dedicated. It is a very great lesson for us. We are not nothing. That what I've seen Prabhupada, the devotees of ISKCON, and they are rendering great service all over the world, not only for that area, anywhere you go. So really, I'm very fortunate, and we should lucky enough. We should possess all the devotees. I'm sincerely request that they should tell proudly that we have all the books what published by ISKCON organization, so that you will feel proud in your home. All of my devotees, I sincerely request all should have in the library, show to the Guru this 2023 and the year of only all devotees books. All of us, I request, show the I have these books like all the books published by ISKCON organization, all the magazines, journals, and the Prabhupada's as it is, and all the books is whatever the books published by ISKCON. We should, if you have that mind, there is no problem for having mind, and beggar also can have all these books, I feel. Mind also, I will have to achieve, I have to get these books possessed. So any cost, when you have these books, you will feel that and with Krishna and Krishna, and so really, this kind of job you are doing, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Satatan Naman Naman.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan.
Hare
Hare Krishna.